When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. From inside his own 20. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did in high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this team.
And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now third. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping game.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Finds his man. It's Tate. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Harris.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got him wide open. There he goes. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Touchdown, Eagles! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up by 21 over Old Dominion. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Sayin. Swings it out to his running back. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 30. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Down to little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And that's a really...
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw again. The throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Golden Eagles are on the move. To the air on first down. Firing to the end zone. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College.
I like the aggressive play.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese. in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Boston College Eagles offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. This crowd full of throats, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking to take a shot. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. They booted away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who is hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now on third down for this offense. To the air. It's Stockton. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Young. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. The field goal is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quarterback extends the play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. A missed field goal ruined the last drive. Now a chance to get points here on this drive in the first quarter. Caught over the middle. It's dealt. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Dogs can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab, hit the marker. It's Frazier. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. Hard running there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. Brought down wide. And this defense keeps them away from the first down line, but will they go for it on 4th down? And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kennesaw State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. This shave might have been a little closer than Owls fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using his legs to buy some time. Turning it on! And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Quick spin on the ride. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Boston College! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Eagles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for a big play. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another go.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Slings it downfield. Picked off to stop the threat. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still looking on the move. Going to try to get... Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense...
Touchdown, Boston College! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and
Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Boston College's offense will start this game off. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire...
Holds it in on the left. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Used the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to fire deep. And he's got it inside the 10.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And he'll bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Stanford's offense will take the field for the first time. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Brown will throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Got it near midfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got it! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Boston College.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're...
Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the California Golden Bears. The Golden Bears will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense will have the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm
going for a big play right off the bat. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. To the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And this quarterback hasn't been able to find his rhythm on his first 2 throws. 3rd and 10 coming up. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He wants to change this route. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
And that play just shows you this quarterback trusts his wide receiver because he knows that route has to be adjusted to get beyond the 1st down marker. These 2 right now really on the same page.
The give to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Lockwood. Oh, he got loose. Turns it on in midfield. Racing down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Drop the football. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Hits the afterburners. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Making side adjustments here. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Sends it downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Now the play fake. Looking for a deep man. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
Thanks for They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Golden Bears are marching down the field. They're going to run it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So,
and the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete on the right side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cal! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
2nd down. They'll go to the air. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking left. Got his man. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well.
There he goes! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're working that left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Here we go. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments, and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return. The 1-8 play to get the football back.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Really nice time. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back the pass. But how about saving your best for when it matters most, late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
He has the first and still on his feet. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. First down here for the offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David. Steel City might be most associated with this legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Boston College's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
Taking a shot on the first play. Makes the grab inside the 30. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Eagles. They put the first points on the board.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it
Turning it on! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Hit right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
On the run, it's Reed. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. To the air, it's Holstein. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab down the left side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Working that left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Franklin. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He'll throw it. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This Boston College offense has it working. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Bond. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Boston College! And they take it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Touchdown! Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could...
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Clemson Tigers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. From midfield, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Boston College's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice.
Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. From the gun. Give on the inside. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They punted away on 4th down. make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times...
Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Trying to set up the screen. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. You make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. From the gun, the ground game. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. He uncorks one deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead to 20.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0.
to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the Yukon Huskies taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to sling it on second down. He'll take another shot here. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he just... Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Scrambling away. Finding open areas. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Nice move there. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite and
touchdown, Boston College. And with that, they've got the lead here in this. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
that's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Gets rid of it. Complete out of the backfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He might want another play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it down the left side. And how about that, what the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Got a man. It's Richard. Pulled down for the tackle.
I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
He's got enough to give Boston College the first down.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to buy time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise.
And you race it to the house. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cardinals will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So the Boston College Eagles offense has the ball first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very
And he's got it inside the 35.
And how about that start for this offense? You know, oftentimes you see teams just trying to get into a rhythm, maybe an easy completion to get their quarterback feeling good. Not this offense. They take a shot and find an explosive play right out of the gate.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Eagles. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The play-action fake. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Harris. At the 35, he's open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Going for it all. Snags it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Touchdown, Boston College! An epic comeback. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Bond. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds a little space. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They go to the draw. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David. time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots,